For some reason, when people hear the word activist, what comes to mind is some black person who is protesting again. Well, I'm here to inform you. People like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are activists. An activist is someone who is actively involved in a protest or a political or social cause. Civil rights help us to fight against discrimination. No matter what skin color you are, no one wants to be discriminated against. As my favorite poet Shakandria Sibley and MIT confirmed, black people with white sounding names are more likely to get hired than black people with black sounding names. The definition of divide means to separate or be separated into parts. Examples could be political parties, economic classifications, and race. Almost all information these days are broken down by economic class and race, most of which is made available to the public. To my people of all races, when you feel you have been a victim of prejudice, bigotry, and racism, enable them that power they wish to have. Make it obese and see if their body of work can handle it. For example, there is a young man in the small city of Shreveport, Louisiana, who went viral for making a video where he said not to bring foolishness to his city. He made a reference to people taking handouts like EBT and welfare, and yet he must not know about a program called the Head Right program, where the males of households from England were given 50 acres of land and the tools to work this land for no cost at all. Maybe he never heard of the Homestead Act, where they gave out over 240 million acres to white people for free. He goes on to refer to these people as trash, tells them to get a job and to put down that EBT card. Well, my young eagle with broken wings, there are 13 million business owners. 5.1% of those owners are African American. The most recent report I could find that states 11.6% of all bachelor degree holders are black. Whites were second at 18.5%. Asians were first at 30%. Why am I telling you this? Out of all EBT card owners, blacks ranked second, accounting for 25.7%. Whites were first, accounting for 40.2%. According to Washington Post, 52% of the offenders who took a police officer's life were white. 43% were black. Regardless, nobody should be taking the life of our police. A prejudiced mindset is never healthy. Our families and students are struggling because even after a higher education, college graduates are told they need more experience. Now we have an unemployed graduate forced to obtain a job a non-graduate should have. So now the non-graduate is unemployed because a mid-level qualifying job is filled by an overqualified individual. Economists have been discussing unemployment for years. Why? The solution lies within our youth. Every year there are unemployed high school graduates in every part of our land. We need to set programs in place to hire these high school graduates after graduation. Those non-college attending graduates should be your low qualifying job holders. Instead of forcing graduates to obtain jobs they are overqualified for, train them, give them that experience. And the jobs they vacate will now be available for the group considered to be unemployed.